Good morning, friends and students. This is Mr. Titus from Salem Classes, and today we are going to discuss about a chapter. The name of the chapter is called The Enemy, and this is second chapter of second book for 12th class English core CBSE. And the name of the chapter, as I told you, this is the Enemy, and this lesson is written by Pearl S. Buck. Pearl S. Buck. So let's begin. And before entering to this chapter, I would like to request you, if newly you are watching my video, please subscribe this channel as well as hit the bell icon also. Before entering to this chapter, I would like to ask you one question. You think that suppose you are a doctor. Okay, as you are a doctor, this is your responsibility to save the patient's life. Okay, to save the patient's life and to save the wounded person's life. That is your first priority, and that is for your responsibility. Because as you are a doctor, you have been taught that somehow, anyhow, at any cost, a doctor's responsibility is to save the people. Okay, now there is a condition of Dr. Shadow. He is a doctor. At the same time, there is a man, wounded man, one who is laid before him, and he was full of wounded, and he was going to die. Now he was in a confusion that what he would do. He was thinking that as I am a doctor and I have been taught that somehow I have to save a life of a person. But as I am a Japanese and my enemy, one who is from America, and as for he is my enemy, so what I will do there? He was thinking, but finally he has done something that we are going to discuss about. So my dear friends, today I will ask you the question. And students, if you are going to be a doctor, what will be your responsibility? As you will become a doctor and you will be a doctor, after becoming a doctor, if you see that there is a man, one who is going to die, he is your enemy or she is your enemy, what will you do then? What will be your decision and what will be your action? Will you do as a doctor do, either will you do as an enemy do? So that thing today we will discuss, and after completing of this chapter, you would come to the final conclusion. And what is the responsibility of a doctor? So let's begin. So let me tell you about the childhood life of Dr. Shadow. Dr. Shadow, he was a Japanese person, and he would live in an island, and his house is a narrow beach. His house is on a narrow beach, especially on the rock. When he is inside of his house, he can see the sea, those who are coming from the sea, and what is happening in the sea beach, everything he can see there. And he had a very wonderful, and he had a very secure life. His father was very strict, and his father was very strict man, and he never treated him as a friend, and he's very serious man, and a strict man. At the same time, he's a very serious man, and he had a dream that he would make his son to a doctor. He gave all facility to his son, and he sent him to America. Means Dr. Shadow, he went to America, but Dr. Sadao's father was thinking about this island. He says like this, this is a stepping stone of this island or for the Japan. He was thinking that. Somehow he went to America and he studied there. Okay, he studied there. And after studying, he became a doctor, and finally he came back to Japan. And now when he came back to Japan and when he came back to his native place, he became a reputed scientist as well as a doctor. And everybody were praising him, everybody were adoring him about his work, about his experience, about his everything. So now he became very famous doctor. You know that if there is one single doctor in the city, one who is working properly, everybody will talk about him and everybody wants to go to for treatment, ask for the treatment, everybody wants to go there. That the same thing is happening here after studying in America, and now he came to his native place. Okay, now he came to his native place and within the age of 30, he achieved his goal. You know who was the supporter of that? His father was the supporter of that. Okay, whatever he became, due to hard work of his father and due to laboring of his father and due to thinking and determination of his father. And due to that reason, he became a doctor. Now, Dr. Sadao came to his native place, but in between, he wanted to discover something, how a wounded person will be, cured that, or how a wounded person will be render wound clean. That he would think, and for this purpose he supposed to discover, but he was not permitted because that was World War time. Okay, that was old World War time, and the general of Japan, he was also very sick, and at any time he will need the help of Sadao. So that is why he was not permitted to go there. Okay, now we will think that about his marriage situation, how he married. Okay, to whom he married. Okay, he met Hannah in America, waited for his father's conscience to marry her. Without permission of her father, he didn't marry, and he was waiting to get permission from his father, then only he would marry. And afterward, that happened. After getting permission of his father, he got married. And what happened in between? While he was studying in America, he was staying in America, and after meeting of Hannah, what thing and where he met to Hannah, that thing we will discuss. And let me read for you this paragraph that you can understand very clearly. While Sadao was watching the mist around the island over shore, he saw Hannah came out of their house wearing a hori over her kimono. She opened the door and affectionately stood near him. Sadao recalled his stay in America. So actually, it was a time when Sadao was watching toward the sea, and he felt that somebody is coming from the sea, and just he was showing that, so he recalled that about the incident and the events that was taken place in America, and how he met to Hannah, that he remembered. He had met Hannah accidentally at an American professor's house. He liked her at first sight, but his father's talking for everything Japanese and retrained him. Sadau's regard for his father's patriotism and forced him to wait until he was sure that Hanna was a Japanese. In America, Sadao lived in a professor's Harless house. He disliked the professor's valuable wife. When Sadao returned to Japan, his father approved of their marriage. The marriage was arranged in the traditional Japanese style. Both of them were delighted with the marriage and enjoyed conjugal bliss. Okay, so after his studying, he wanted to marry to Hana, but his father thought, let me see that girl to whom you are going to marry, she is Japanese or not. That means he had a doubt whether she might be Japanese or not. So due to that reason, he waited. I don't know how many years he had been waiting for that, but somehow he waited, and after getting permission from his father, he got married. Okay, he got married, and with the traditional way of Japan. Okay, now he became a great doctor, and now in India we can say Nambala doctor. Means he is very famous and familiar, and everybody knows about Dr. Sadao, and everybody trusts him also. After having his marriage and after becoming a doctor, he came back to his native place. We discussed that earlier. But see, both of them just they have sat before the sea beach, and very delightfully they were watching to the sea. Okay, very delightfully they were watching to the sea, and as they were watching, and they felt that somebody is coming from the sea, and somehow he fell down. So sometimes they might, they thought that might be some, boatman or some fisher or somebody else. But both of them, they wanted to go and see there. Actually, who is that person? So when they reached, and Hannah was with him, and she recognized he is a white man. Means he is an American. But you see, this is the World War of Second, and the person, he was absolutely wounded, and his blood is blowing, and everywhere they can see the wound, and there was a bad smell coming out from his body. That was the thing, and the man was in the unconscious condition. While Dr. Sadao was watching to the fellow, to the person, to the wounded man, he was thinking about his responsibility, and he was thinking about his nationalism. As he is the citizen of Japan, and that is why the American fellow is the enemy of him, and he should treat him just like an enemy. But now he thinks that as he is a doctor, and he has been studied that, and he has been taught that at anyhow he ought to save a person's life. He must save a person's life. He must save a person, one who is going to die. That is, he had been taught as he was studying in a MBBS. I think he got a MBBS degree because he is a scientist. At the same time, he is a surgeon and very well known doctor. Okay. So finally he was thinking that one side is telling that he's your enemy, you don't save him, and another side is telling that that is your responsibility, you have to save. Both of them, they talk together, and he asked to Hannah, and both of them, they talked together, and finally they took the person to their home and kept him that at the room which was usually used by his father, Dr. Sadow's father. They kept them there, and when they kept them, the servants of their house, they were wondering and watching that why these things is happening. What is the reason? As we know that we are Japanese, and to whom they brought he is an American, and there is very enmity with America and Japan. In such case, why he did bring to the fellow in this house? They reacted, and okay. In this time, and they were trying to explain that what is their duty and what is their responsibility, and some of them were ready to accept that, and some of them were not ready to accept that. And the servants, they doesn't want to enter to the room where the American fellow was lying. Okay, where the American fellow was kept. They were not ready to enter there, and the servant, they were not ready to serve him or help him. So such way, Hannah became ready, and she wanted to be as a nurse, and she wanted to be as a helper. Okay, that is also very good quality of Hannah, because she knew that even the fellow is the enemy of Japan, but he is assisting the thinking thoughts of his husband, and he is respecting that, and she is accepting that what the thinking and the thought of her husband. So she became now just like a nurse, and she started to assisting. She started to assisting. At the same time, Dr. Sadow, become just like a surgeon, and he, whatever thing for operation, what the weapons need to do that. So all these things they have been brought, and Hannah is assisting. The wound was really very, very bad. The condition of the American man really very bad, and there was coming something, very bad smell, and Hannah couldn't stay there, and somehow she went outside and vomited there. Then after once again she came, and she assisted, and the bullet that was pressed inside of the body of the wounded man, that was cast out, and now he become little bit well, and become little bit very good, a little bit good condition, and started to talk with them. As they were talking with him in English, he amazed how a Japanese can speak English. At the same time, they said that they were studying in America, and that is why they know very clearly English. And that might be one reason they are serving to him. They are serving and serving to him. So that was something little bit long time, and the wounded man little bit okay, and his wounds were cleaned and getting well. So finally what happened there, he tried to go, but Dr. Sadow said, you have to stay here some days. You have to stay here some days, and after having you finishing of your rest, you can go from here. That was their suggestion, and they don't want to leave him in such condition. So what happened here? there is servants. There is a servant one who came and said that they have kept to their enemy in their home. That is why he don't want to stay here. And there was another fear also. If this news will go to the general of the Japan, definitely he will punish them. So that was also something fearfulness, and so that most of the servant feared, and one of the servant, he wanted to resign his job from the home, and there was clear accounts and how much a day he worked there. Mrs. Hannah, the wife of Dr. Shadow, she gave all the salary, and he went from the home. That was thing, and he left the home. And one day what happened there, when their courtyard, Hannah was sitting, a person, one who is coming with a uniform, and from the general office. So she was fearing that something is going to happen, because they have kept their enemy inside of their home. That news might be reached to the general, and that is why he is sending to his messenger. The messenger reached, and the messenger said that general is not feeling well, and he had a great trust upon Dr. Shadow, and now general wants to meet with Dr. Shadow. That both of them they talked, and finally Dr. Shadow also met him, and he went to meet our general. After meeting general, so as he was treating him, and there was also operation he done. One time he done, and during this time he told all the story to general, and the general said that there is a personal man with him, one who is killing the person, a shining person he has, and personally he would send him to the home, and he will kill to the American fellow. That he said, and that he promised. When he heard these things, the enemy to whom he served, and to whom he healed, and now he is getting well. But after some days, if the general's person would come, and secretly he would kill him. That thing he was thinking, and what will be the sound, and what will be the screaming, what will be the shouting, everything he was thinking, what will be the painful condition. And as he was thinking that he couldn't sleep there. He couldn't sleep there. Almost 2-3 days he couldn't sleep there. So again he met to the general, and he said that you have promised that you would do, and you would kill to the enemy. But general told that I was suffering too much with pain, and due to that reason I forgot to say the ashamed, and one who supposed to kill. And but anyhow, so we will do it very soon. After discussing it, Dr. Shadow comes to his home, and again he was thinking about the murder of the enemy. But as much as he was thinking, as much as he was analyzing in her mind and heart, he was not able to get a good sleep. So finally he told that to that person, so you must go from here. You must go from here, and you take my boat, and you go, and don't ask any other boatman's help except Korean boat. So somehow you go. He gave him food, he gave him clothes, everything he gave, and let him to go, and passed him and that fellow, that fellow went to his own way. He went there, and once again he met to general, and he said all story. He said the enemy escaped. Oh, the enemy escaped. Actually, I supposed to send my person to kill him. The same answer is there, same discussion is there, that I was getting a lot of pain, and that's I couldn't send somebody, and somehow he, as you say that, he went and he escaped from that of his home. So both of them, they talked each other, and Dr. Sadhu treated him to the general, and you know that the general was too much trusting him, and he wanted to heal by that doctor only. There are many doctors, but Dr. Sadhu had been chosen to serve him. Okay. Once again, he came to his home, and just he was sitting there, and finally he was thinking why he left him for going. And he was thinking about the time of America when he was there, what the treatment or what the behavior he was getting from the Americans. Such case, if he supposed to think that he wouldn't have let him to go, but why he did then? He was thinking on the story of world. So, my dear friends, I hope and you understood very clearly this story. And again I say, press the bell icon, subscribe, and share this video lecture. Thank you. May God bless you.